Hello everyone, welcome to CodeGrad. And today in this session, we'll see AFS block in Python and its implementation. Now, starting with the what is actually an AFS block? So we'll type out the definition. The AFS block is used to control the flow of con- control the flow execution execution in a in a program based on condition. Now, starting with the syntax part, we'll see how if else code block is written. First, we start with if, then whatever the condition which we have, and then the code if condition is true, then we have the else block, which is the code if condition is false. Okay. Now we'll start with the simple example. First of all, it is the basic if else check. We'll see the basic if else check, right? Now suppose I have a number 10. Okay, I have a variable which has a value 10. Now if I want to check if num, that is the 10, is greater than 5 or not, then we'll print that it is greater than 5. Okay, and then we have the else statement. If this condition is not satisfied, then this will be executed. If it's not satisfied, else will be always executed, and else will print not greater than 5. Okay, so as 10 is greater than 5, if condition is satisfied and we got the answer greater than 5, otherwise they have the condition was not true of it, else statement would have been executed. So that is the basic if else. You can also try another example, just trying to compare each number with another. If it is greater than or less than, we have tried for greater than, we can say less than. You can also try for is equal to. Yeah, multiple examples you can try using this basic condition. Now the second one will be to check if a number is even or odd. So next would be check even or odd. Okay. Now what is the odd number? A number which is divisible by 3 is odd, and which is not, it is, sorry, the number which is divisible by 2 and where remainder is 0, we get say that it is an even number, or else we say it is an odd number. So same condition will write here. First of all, we'll say what number we have to check. Suppose I have to check for number, yes, the value 7. So starting with if number divided by 2 equal to 0 and divisible by 2, we'll print it as even. Okay, even. Or else, if not, if the if statement is not satisfied, then we'll print odd. So as 7 when divisible by 2, the remainder is what we get, not 0. So we'll get the answer as, our else condition will be satisfied and we'll get odd number as the answer. I will check for another type, that is to check if a number is positive or not. Now you guys can follow different what we can say, try different examples by using different number and check for the number if it is even or odd. Third one is check if number is positive. Okay, check if number is positive. Now suppose our number as -3, right? So my if condition would be if n is greater than or equal to 0. Naturally, the numbers greater than or equal to 0 are considered positive number, and which are less than 0 are considered the negative number. So likewise, we will give the condition if number is greater than or equal to 0, we will print positive number, or else we will print negative number. Negative. Okay. As the minus is less than 0, so if condition was not satisfied and the else was satisfied. So print negative number. Now we'll see, we'll check for 0. Fourth one is check for 0. Okay. Check for 0. Now suppose I have a number as x is equal to 0. Okay. So x variable has 0 values. I want to check if it is 0 or not. So what I will do, if x equal to 0, then we'll say print 0, right? And else, if this condition is not satisfied, then what we will print? Not 0 or non-zero. Non-zero. Okay. So in this case, we will get 0. Now we'll see using elif. Elif is what? It is it adds more condition basically. So using if else we have the basic condition, but by using the elif we can add multiple conditions. So we'll see how we can use that. So up till now, I hope you guys have understood how if else block is used. Now we'll see using elif. Okay, using elif. Now suppose I have marked as 75, right? Now I want to check the grade of my mark. So what I'll do, I will say if mark is greater than or equal to 90. Okay, if mark is greater than or equal to 90, I will say print, I will say grade 8, right? Elif, suppose elif mark is greater than or equal to 75, we will say print grade B. Okay, sorry. Or else we will say whatever the rest of the marks the students are acquired, or by me, it will be grade C, right? Now, what do you guys think? What will happen here? First of all, we'll start with the condition. Our marks is 75 now. Is 75 greater than or equal to 90? No. So this condition will not be satisfied. We'll move towards the next condition. And if mark is greater than or equal to 75, is this condition satisfied? Yes, it is satisfied. As our marks are 75. So what we will do? We'll get the statement executed, the if condition, and we'll get the answer grade B. Otherwise, if our marks were less than equal to, or suppose we had 50 marks, then what would have happened? This both conditions would have not been satisfied, and their condition would have been then satisfied, and we had got the answer as great. So we'll run this cell. So what we got, as the marks were greater than or equal to 75, so we got the answer grade B. Now we'll see another example here. Suppose I want to check if a person is eligible to vote or not based on his age. Checking voting eligibility. Okay. Now suppose we have a age that is 70, right? And I want to check that he is eligible to vote or not. Now, as we know in India, we have the voting age as 18. The person who is greater than or equal to 18 age can vote. So likewise, we will build the statement for if condition. We'll say if age is greater than or equal to 18, then we'll print. What will print? We'll print eligible to vote. Otherwise, what will print? Else condition would be what? Will print not eligible, right? So in this case, what will happen? As our age is 17 and as it is not equal to or greater than 18, so if condition will not be satisfied and it will be executed. So not eligible. Now we will find largest of two numbers, right? Seventh is largest, find largest of two numbers. Find largest of two numbers. Now suppose we have A as 5 and B as 9. Okay. A has 5 and B has 9 values. I want to check if A is greater than B. So what I'll do? So if A is greater than B, right? I'll print A is greater. A is greater. Otherwise, else I'll print B is greater, right? If A is not greater than B would be greater naturally. So you see, as A value is 5 and B value is 9. So first condition if would not be satisfied, and we got the else condition executed, that is the B is greater. As 9 is greater than 5, we got B is greater. Now we'll see nested if condition. Okay. Next is nested if. Now suppose we have num variable with value 20. Okay. Now what I will do? See, in if condition, if num is greater than 10. Okay. What carefully? If num is greater than 10, and below that I will put another if condition. If num is less than 30. What was the first if statement? If num is greater than 10. And what is the second statement? If statement, that is if num is less than 30. Then what I will do? I will print number is between 10 and 30. Right? Then between 10 and 30. Or else, what I will say? Greater than or equal to 30. Greater than or equal to 30. So, as our num is 20, so the next if, that is the second if condition, has been satisfied. That is our number is between 10 and 30. As 20 is between 10 and 30. So, we got answer between 10 and 30. If the number was, suppose, 30. Then, what would happen? The else condition will be, these both conditions will not be satisfied, and the else condition will be eliminated. That is greater than or equal to 30. So, this is nested if. Now, we'll see next one. That is, we'll check for divisibility. So, 9th is check for divisibility. Divisibility. Okay. Now, suppose I have number 15. Right. Now, I will type if n divided by 13, or sorry, 13, no, 3 equal to 0. Then I will print divisible by 3. Otherwise, I will print not divisible by not divisible by. Now, divisible by 3 means what? The remainder should be 0 in this case. I divide 15 by 3, the remainder is 0, right? So, it is divisible by 3, and if the remainder after dividing is not 0, then it is not divisible by 3. So, this is for divisibility. So, it is divisible by 3. We have 3 by the 15, and the remainder is 0. So, it is divisible by 3. Now, we'll see password check. Another condition we check for password check. Okay. Now, suppose I have password as admin 123. Okay. And I want to check if this password is correct or not. So I'll use the first block. So if password equal to admin 123, we will print access granted. Access granted. Or else we will print wrong password. Okay. So as the password is equal, so our if condition would have if condition has been satisfied and it has been executed. So we got the answer print accept printed granted. Okay. So this is for password check. Hope you guys are with me, and I want you guys to also use different examples for practicing. Just like here, I will use 15. You can use another number. You can create another method for checking between a number between a particular range. you can find smallest here, right? We have practiced, we have find largest of two numbers, you can find smallest of two numbers. You can check for another criteria. Suppose for appearing for UPSC or MPSC, what age is required. According to that, you maintain the or choose the if condition and see how we could get the correct answer. So you can try. You guys can also try on your own with different examples. So you can at the end of the day you will get the more understanding of how to use the block. Practice is the key while learning Python. So focus more on practicing after the session, right? Now next, we'll see number is positive or not. Number is positive, negative, or zero. Okay, number is positive, negative, or zero. Now first of all, we'll see if I get an. So we'll use the dynamic number now here. Int input enter a number. Okay. Now suppose if n is greater than 0, if n is greater than 0, then we will print, what will print? Positive, right? And if n is less than 0, then what it would be? We will print negative. Or else, what it should print? That is 0. Okay. Now, what number should I give? Suppose I say -5, so negative. Now, if I give 5, it will show positive, right? Now, again, if I give that 0, then it will show so 0. So, it is going good, or it is the code has been executing correctly. So, this is to check whether the number is positive, negative, or 0. Now, we'll see if another condition to see if number is even and positive. We check even and positive. Suppose we have value n is equal to 8. I want to check if this number is positive number as well as even number. I have to satisfy both conditions. So what I'll do, if I in if block, the condition would be if n is greater than 0, right? Then it would be positive number. If any number is greater than 0, then we consider it as positive number. And I want that it should be also an even number. So I will mention the AND condition. By using AND, we can by using AND, so we have to satisfy both conditions. Then only the if block will be executed. Otherwise, the else block will be executed. So if n is greater than 0 and n is divisible by 2, so 2 equal to 0. Then what? We will print positive and even. Okay, positive and even. Else we will print not both. It is neither positive nor even. Not positive, not both. And we'll give dynamic input here. So in input enter a number. So check. Now suppose if I give as 5, so it is greater than 0, but it is not divisible by 2. So AND condition is basically is executed when both are true. If n is greater than 0, that is positive, and n is divisible by 2, then it is even. So if both are satisfied, then only if block would be executed. Otherwise, else condition would be executed. So in this case, only here one parameter has been satisfied. One condition has been satisfied. So in if block n is greater than 0, as 5 is greater than 0, but it is not divisible by 2. So this code will not be executed. The if block only else block would be executed. So not both. Now again, what if I give 6 here? Okay. Now 6 is greater than 0. First condition is satisfied. And second condition is divisible by 2 equal to 0. So this also condition has been satisfied. So if both condition has been satisfied, then only if block will be executed. And in this case, it is been satisfied. The both condition has been satisfied. So the if block would be executed. That is positive and even. So this is to check whether a number is even and positive. Now next, we'll see check string match. Okay, we'll check if the string is matching or not. So suppose I gave name as uh, Narendra. Okay, Narendra, and I want to check if this name is correct or not. So what I'll do? So if name equal to Narendra, then we'll say okay. Semicolon is missing. Always remember for a if condition, after if condition we have semicolon, for after else condition we have semicolon. Print welcome Narendra. Otherwise, else will print what. Okay. So in this case, is our name matching? The original name variable, it is matching, so it will show print welcome Narendra. Otherwise, if this name was different something with the small letter n, then the condition would have not been satisfied and it would have executed the else statement. So in this case, it has to welcome Narendra as it matches, and so the if condition has been executed. So this is the for thing text string match. I'm hoping you guys are on the same page. And starting with the next, we'll see the Boolean condition. So next is use of Boolean condition. Boolean condition. Okay. Now suppose we are checking if a person is logged in or not. Okay. So logged in is logged in equal to true. Now it's a variable with bool value true. I will check for the first condition. So if is logged in equal. Okay. Just mention if is logged in. Print user is logged in. User is logged in. Otherwise, what it will print? Whatever will be then the else block. Else print, please log in. Okay. So user is logged in. We have used directly the condition or directly the variable name. And the variable name as value true. So it will check if true, then print user is logged in. Otherwise, else it will print login. Please log in. Okay. So this way we can use the boolean condition also using the FS block. Now we'll check if a number is in range or not. Right. Now next is check number in range. Number in range. First we have n is equal to 35. Suppose okay 15. Suppose I'll take 15. Now I'll check if 10 is less than or equal to 5 or for the n, or it is less than or equal to 20. So what I will print then? I will print in range of range 10 to 20. Okay. Else we will print out of range. So 15 is in the range of 10 and 20. We got the 8 condition satisfied and else was not executed. So what is the condition here? If 10 is less than or equal to number, or it is less than or equal to 20, so naturally any number between 10 and 20 will be in range of this range. Otherwise, if any number is less than 10 or more than 20, then we will get the else condition satisfied. That is print out of range. Okay. Now next we will see the multiple condition. Suppose the 16th is using multiple condition. Using multiple condition. First of all, I have age as 20. Okay. And my country is India. Right. Now, if I mention if age is greater than or equal to 18 and country equal to India, country equal to India, then what? What should I print here? Eligible in India. Or else, if this condition is not satisfied, then what will print? Not eligible. Not eligible. So the if condition has been satisfied and executed, that is eligible in India. Why it is eligible in India? Because our age, which is 20, is satisfying the both conditions. Our age is 20, so first condition is being satisfied, that is age is greater than or equal to 18, and country is India. So that is also matching string wise, and so we got the if condition executed, which is eligible in India. So hope you guys understood the if else block in Python. We saw the if where we check a condition, which is which purpose is to check the condition. The else we saw else also to add more condition. We saw the else block where where it executes when none are true, and we saw the semicolon. This is the semicolon where the condition is ended, so it ends the condition line. So practice more examples, guys. Practice is the key in Python. Just think the examples is not where we would get good answer from the Python. You need to practice it by yourself, and yeah, we'll you guys may understand it better than just seeing the video. And we'll see you in the next session with the new topic. Till then.